Hey guys, what's happening? This is Raven or Rogue Central, and I have a new story coming today. But first, I just want to apologize for the fact that there was no lyric video on Tuesday. I had a track meet, which is what I'm going to talk about today, and then after that I was sick and Wi-Fi was needed elsewhere, so or speed, anyways. But yeah. So on Tuesday, just passed, we had a track meet, and every other year I've gone for either ball throw or shot put. But yeah, this year I went for a timer because I had a pretty bad, I wasn't feeling good or something the day that we did track and field at our school. So like after the school you get picked to, if you're in the best in your grade or in your gender and whatever, you get picked to go to the high school and compete against the other schools. It's called SEGA or something that you go to. Anyways, I got picked to be a timer because they said they wanted reliable people who weren't going to make us look like fools in front of the entire, region that we're in. So yeah, I was pretty much just sitting there all day in the sun. It was like, keep in mind, it was like plus 25 it felt like, and there was super heat out, and I'm not sure if I said this, but I got really bad sunburn. My nose and cheeks and chin was blistering, and so was my neck, like right under my neck, right? So that did really suck. So yeah, we pretty much just sat there and timed all day, all the races. So at some point, I'm gonna say it was probably like 2:30 or 3, we were doing the guys races, and someone in a white van hit one of the teacher's cars. Now, it was like a silver car, and this teacher was on the older side. I would say she was probably closer to like 65, maybe, tops, I think, though. So, yeah, this guy, he had a white van. It was like a work van and stuff, and I learned afterwards that he jumped out of the car to get a hot dog, but he forgot to put it in park. Like, I was told it was an automatic truck or van or whatever you want to call it, and he forgot to put it in park, so he jumped out to get a hot dog, and the car rolled because it was in drive or something, and it hit this teacher's car. It wasn't too bad of a hit, but it still thinged it up kind of bad. So it was like in the front left, if you were looking at it straight on, it was on like the front left. It didn't knock off her orienteering, I think they said. I can't remember what it's called. My words have just kind of fled me right now, so if I say anything wrong, I'm not super techie with cars either. But alignment, there it is. Yeah, the teacher had someone come and look at it, and they said that her alignment wasn't off, so it would be okay if she drove it home. But yeah, this guy, they seemed to know him. He was from the area that we were in, and yeah, so we were just really quite surprised because the teacher said that she originally thought someone fell off the bleachers and into a garbage can, because that was the kind of sound it made. These were like plastic barrels. She said she thought someone fell off the bleachers into a garbage can. That would kind of been funny after, you figured out they weren't really hurt. Screw that. It would be funny anyways, as long as they didn't die or something. So, yeah, so that's the story on how a teacher's car got hit by a guy who wanted a hot dog, so he jumped out of his car and forgot to put it in park. So, yeah, don't think I left anything out, but yeah. Oh, and if you follow my Twitter, you'll know that on Tuesday I went and put a picture on Twitter of Larry Lobster and was all like, yeah, this is what I look like. And I made sure to get one without the sunscreen on his nose. My words are just not with me right now. So yeah, I don't think I forgot anything. I'll fill you in the comments or the next video or something if I figure out what I missed. So yeah, if you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe, it helps. Yeah, see you later.